Hey y'all, thanks for checking out Euclid Mining. So tonight I just thought I'd go over a couple things that I'm doing with my mining. I haven't made a video in over a week. Work has just been insane, especially over the holiday season. You know, I work in the restaurant business and the holidays were just crazy. We're finally slowing down, so I hopefully will have a little bit more time to do some more of the videos that I want to do that I haven't gotten to. But today we're just going to be talking about electricity. We're going to be talking about profitability for ASICs and GPUs. We're going to be talking about some wiring that I'm going to be doing and what I may or may not be buying. So first things first, let's go ahead and just check out profitability right now as far as where coins are right now. Bitcoin doing amazing. I was looking at this earlier. It was just under 21,000, and in just the past hour, it's climbed above 21,000. So that's really great to see, and I'm sure everybody who's still mining is enjoying the rewards that are coming from this now. It is nice to see this. I would love to see these numbers stay where they're at and maybe go sideways from here out. Of course, you know, a little bit of wishful thinking there. Who knows where it'll go? A lot of people are talking that during this year, in the market that we're in here, at least in the States, going into this or in a recession, realistically, we may see a lot of these numbers drop again pretty low. And then after that, hopefully mid-year, maybe 3/4 of the way through, we might see it all start to go back up again. So even though this looks great, Bitcoin 7 days almost up 25%. That is amazing, a 25% gain. I'm just not going to hold my breath right yet, hoping that these all go up. But let's just take a look at this really quick. You can see Dogecoin up almost 20%. I'd love to see Dogecoin up at 15 cents again. That'd be really nice. I'd love to see Litecoin up at $100 and almost at $89. So getting there up almost 15%, pretty nice. And you can just see straight down across the board, 40%, 20%, 11%, 38%. You can see some of these really are moving, and it is nice to see Decentraland. I've got a little of that, up 88%. Yeah, I know it would be great just to dump this now, get the profits, and then if I'm predicting it is going to go back down again, then maybe buy back in. I hate to just sell, and create more of that downtrend. So I'm just sitting, I'm just stacking. That's what I'm doing with mine. That's not financial advice. That's just me. The new Ethereum POW up almost 20%. Helium almost 70% increase. So that is really nice to see. Ravencoin almost 25%. That was down below a cent and is at 2.5 cents right now. So nice to see that. Cadena up almost 20%, 18.2. We see some of the other ones that I've been, Scicoin up 21%. Nice to see that as well. Caspa 25%. Caspa was up a lot higher just about a month or so ago. It has come down, but it is moved up with the rest of the pack. It just looks, green straight down the board. Joe from Trader Joe, I like to use that platform. Almost 26%. Nice to see that. Some of these just looking amazing to see some of these numbers just climbing up. Ninecoin, I was mining that for a while. Totally a joke. Work has been so busy that for a period of time, I left the miners on and they were just mining Ninecoin for a while. And I had several of those L3s going. So I've got quite a little bag of that. And it's up 36%. So really happy to see that. Unfortunately, Neoxa is not enjoying the big push that everybody else is. Only up 1.5 points in the past week. What else we got in here? Of course, ThorFi down over 7% in the past week, while everybody, almost everybody, is enjoying these amazing times right now during this this week. Of course, Thor is still circling the toilet. Flux up almost 20%, up to 60 cents. That had dropped back down to 45 cents. And of course, I didn't buy the 1,000 for my Flex node, and now it's back up to 60 cents. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at some L3s. I got these running, and at 20 cents a day, they're doing Litecoin and Dogecoin, so they're pulling about 20 cents a day. If we look at that now, I am going to look at some other ones for profitability. I just don't choose one site and just go with that one. I look at several and then just kind of see where it's at. But right now, you know me, I am running at that 7 cents. I do shut down for those 3 hours a day. It is a problem for me to do that because I leave for work around 7 a.m., so I really can't turn on. And sometimes I don't get home until 6 or 7 p.m., so I'm really only mining for 10, 11, maybe 12 hours, probably more like 10 hours a day because I don't want to get caught in that time. So that's been a little trouble for me for my profitability, and that's where these timers are going to come in. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, the L3s look like they're doing okay. These are the S19s. I just pulled this up just for fun. Again, down here you can see 7 cents kilowatt hour. I don't have any of these, though I've seen some really decent prices on these. So I have debated on getting one. I was looking over on eBay, and what did I see? I saw one down here for about 15. Here it is. I was checking it out. An S19J Pro, 110 terahash, $1,500. And when we look at these numbers, right here, $3, almost 3.25 a day. So really not that bad considering where it was. It's definitely a much nicer picture to look at this. If we look at the boxes that I have from Goldshell, I've got 2 of the SC box. I've got one CK box 2 and one KD box Pro. Those are the 4 that I've got going right now. And profitability for those, 2 of those at 62 cents a day for both of those that I have going. The CK Box 2 doing, really well still. We'll see as the new year progresses and the new miners coming out, how that's going to affect the difficulty and where rewards go, probably down, but we'll see. Same thing with the Kadena miner. We'll see where that one goes too. Now, I've been squirreling away a little bit of money on the side, little by little, and I've gotten a few bucks together. So I'm debating if I was to take $1,500 and go buy one of these S19s and just grab one now while it's down. Or do I want to continue to look and buy more of these? Now, these going for about $275, let's say for round numbers, $300 a piece. $1,500, I can get 5 of these. So if I was to buy 5 of the KD Box Pros, 42 cents, I don't know, $2 a day, two and change a day to have all of those. You would have 5 more miners. I don't know, taking up more space and all that, compared to getting something like this and getting 3 and change. So obviously it's a better profitability here. It's just a harder pill to swallow when you drop $1,500, especially in an unpredictable market. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, all of these are doing really well. Again, I've got that at 7 cents because that's where I'm at. If we check out what to mine and see what we got for the 3060 Ti 8-card rig, right now, let me just recalculate just to make sure. It did change just a little bit, but we can see that it's still negative in here for profitability. I did scroll down earlier and I did see Ergo. Yeah, see, even the Neoxa, that's the one that I would love to keep mining. I've debated just going right to Ravencoin and just going back to Ravencoin and putting the $1 million Ravencoin mining rig back on Ravencoin and just letting it go. But we'll see. If we scroll down, we can see a little bit of profitability here, 11 cents. We can see Ergo, 21 cents. We could see Vertcoin, 6 cents. Not bad. It is not negative, and that at the end of the day is all I can say. It is not negative, and that's really good. Now I'm going to show you over on NiceHash what they're calling for profitability. I don't recommend using NiceHash. I used them when I first started. I got away from them, and then once I learned more and more about them, I started to run away from them. If you do mine with them, I would recommend pulling out your rewards as often as you can and not leaving it in there. because you just don't know what may or may not happen with NiceHash. But let's just take a look here. This is going to be the L3 Plus at the 7 cents that I'm running at. We'll calculate that out. And it's calling it 31 cents. And we look back over here, it's at max was saying 24 cents. So it is saying it's a little bit higher here over on NiceHash. I don't know if I will go back to NiceHash, but it is more profitable over there. If we take a look at the 3060 Ti rig, again at the 7 cents with 8 cards, take a look at that, and we can see that's at $1.01 right now, profitability for the 8 cards. When we looked at that earlier, there was nothing that was going to pull $1 a day. So overall profitability on NiceHash seems to be the way to go. Again, I'm just not excited to use NiceHash, but as long as I'm pulling my money out continuously, I might not mind as much, but we'll see. I was predicting that people like NiceHash would do better during this market because they are doing they're sort of profit switching. They're going from coin or token to whatever may be the most profitable, and then mining that, and that's where you're finding this to be more of a set it and forget it kind of a thing, and makes it a lot easier. So I'm not sure if I'll go in that direction, but we'll see. If we check out, let's look at what the S19s are going at right now. Let's just go with the S19. I think these are the only ones they have. So let's see what they have listed in here. Do they have one for the 110 terahash? I do not see it in here. I see this. Will that give me the number I'm looking? 344. When we looked over here, 324 S19 Pro. Where are we at here? Was it the S19 Pro? So for 344 over here, it's calling for the 324. So pretty close as far as that goes. And again, when I see them for $1,500, do I just go ahead and pull the trigger and just get one of these? Or should I, spread it out into other smaller miners like these little boxes? These won't be profitable forever, and neither will this, but this will probably be more profitable much further down the road and longer term than these. Maybe, who's to say? I do enjoy these. They're super easy, super small, and you can stick them anywhere. They use regular outlets for electricity, and I can't argue with it. I've got 2 of them running right on my desk. You probably can't even hear it. So I do like those. I do like those, but we will see. This is that one right here. I was taking a peek at it. I mean, not sure really what to say about it. Firing one of these up out in Crazy Town would be loud as hell. I would definitely need to work out some sort of cooler system so I can suppress the noise if I was to go in this direction. This would open up a whole nother can of worms for me as far as noise goes. And that's what makes these little miners so much easier to use. Obviously, I'd be making about 30% less in profitability going with the smaller miners. And as these bigger miners come out, these will get less and less profitable. So that's the game you play. Something that's not as profitable, but you can stick this thing in your bathroom. You can stick this thing anywhere you want, and you barely would know it's even there. So that's where I'm at really as far as those go. I am looking more and more at this though, but as far as it goes for me for GPU mining, ASIC mining, I am definitely leaning in the ASIC mining side right now. It is definitely profitable at this time. When things start to really ramp up and we start to get out of this bear market, start to push into a bull market, which probably won't be happening this year, probably see another huge dip about mid-year, and then we might start to see that little bit of incline, and hopefully it'll just continue to go in that direction. For now, I am banking that crypto is going to continue to go down. That's just my personal opinion. It's not financial advice. You figure it out on your own. I think it's still going to go down for the at least half, if not 3/4 of this year, as we're in a recession here in the States. And I just don't think that we're going to get in any better shape. And I don't think that cryptocurrencies are going to do much better in the short term. After this year, though, I am hopeful and very optimistic that things will turn around and get a lot better. But anyway, that's basically where I'm at. I'm going to be looking at some timers, and this is my next big step here, because I am losing many hours during the day. Like I said, if I have to leave super early in the morning, if I have to leave at 7 a.m., that's still 2/3 of the time that I don't want to be mining, and it definitely eats into profitability. I will say my electricity bill has come down significantly, and I had been mining pretty heavily with those L3s over the past month, and a bill that normally would be around $400 for me was, I think, about $250 for me. So I have really cut down my electricity. Maybe 40% of my electricity costs, 35%, 40% of my electricity costs down. So that's where I am really enjoying a lot of these rewards, and especially when we start to see the market just, continually go up, and we end up with, $21,000 Bitcoin. Where can it go? Can it keep going up? Who's to say? But we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. I got some other videos going to be coming out. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about Thor Financial. They're going to be going through their gamification really soon, and see if, my thoughts on that. Spoiler alert, I still think they're a dumpster fire. But we're going to look at the gamification. We're going to see where that may go, what potential it might have. And we'll kind of see from there. I am still trying to get some time together to do a little bit better of overclocking, or should I say overclocking, undervolting on my L3s, and seeing if I can get that. There's a lot of fine tuning to do. I've been doing so much research into that. I just need to find the time to spend with one of these miners and start really messing with it. Unfortunately, I wish I could just go across the board and just apply all of those settings to all of them, but each miner is temperamental, and each chip is its own chip. You don't know what it's going to be. So if you look at one of these boards, they have 72 chips, 72, I think 72, 74, 72 chips on each board, and you have to fine tune each chip. So when I've got 5 of them going right now out of the 7 that I have total, that's a lot of chips to fine tune. It will take a little bit of time, but I'm going to try to put the time aside to just even do one of them. So we'll see where that ends up, hopefully sooner than later. But anyway, that's it. That's where I'm at. Things are going real strong. Again, profitability is doing well for me because of my electricity, and of course because of this real nice upswing in cryptocurrency. Wow, still staring at that number, 25% for Bitcoin. Amazing to see that. I am so happy. I hope that you are enjoying these rewards as well. I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below. Give me your thoughts on the timer box that I'm going to be doing. I would love to see that in the comments down below if anybody thinks this is a good or bad idea. I kind of threw it at my electrician, but he was just a little uncertain. He's going to come over and take a closer look at things and decide on whether this is going to be for me. I'd love to know if any of you have tried anything like this, or if you have anything on timers yourselves. Have you changed your electricity rate? Have you looked into that like I did for mine, instead of getting the flat fee to go with the fluctuating rates throughout the day? For me, it's working out exactly as I had hoped. The only downside is when I forget to shut down. I don't get up early enough. I sleep in a little bit or something. And then the other downside is that when I have to leave for work, I don't turn these on until I get home at, or finally remember to turn them on at like 7 o'clock at night. And I'm only mining, like I said, 10, 11 hours a day. So I'm not enjoying the rewards that I would hope to, or not getting the full potential. But if I can get that timer installed, and if I can grab a timer for $45, it is well worth it for me, because that will just take all of that off my plate, and I could just let these things run and not have to worry about it. One of those, set it and forget it. So anyway, I appreciate y'all checking in. Love to see the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, button's going to be right over there. If you watch any of my other videos, I'm going to have one right up there for you. Appreciate every last one of you, man. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're enjoying the rewards. Like I said, I'd love to see it in the comments down below. Thanks for checking in. I'll see you next time.